Amanda Changuris. I work with the Frederick Memorial Healthcare System. I'm the one behind the Twitter account, the Facebook account, the YouTube channel, all of it, soon a blog. And yeah, I need some more to do. I don't have enough on my plate. And social media and the news media, we've actually been able to, and I was frankly a little bit surprised, but at the hospital we've actually been able to use Twitter to get news coverage of things that are going on. Two area TV stations and the Frederick News Post have very good representation on Twitter. You all know Cliff, right? Right. And others. Cliff's just, he's tall, so he stands out. Twitter, I don't know. So, but at the end of December, at the hospital, we had 5 sets of twins born in 36 hours. Now that's huge. We might have 5 sets of twins in a month, maybe. But 5 sets of twins in 36 hours in a dead part of the news cycle is all a good thing. I used to be a reporter, so I know what the news cycle is like, or at least what it was like when I was there. So using that knowledge, I went, okay, people meaning media people, might actually be interested in this. Whereas other times of the year, they might just, whatever, I've got better things to do. There's another shooting to cover, something like that, particularly in DC. So I was able to I put a tweet out just to, everybody who follows the FMH account, and said, just got a call from OB, you will never believe this. We just had 5 sets of twins in 36 hours. And immediately, I got a tweet back from Nikki Burdine, who works at the former NBC 25, now WHAG News. Recent switch there, just update your contacts. She said, oh, that's awesome. Is that a story idea? And I said, of course it's a story idea. What are you talking about? I'm like, what do you think my job is? No. So, and then I sent a specific tweet, an @reply tweet, to the WUSA 9 Twitter account, because they're very active on Twitter. They got right back to me. They were on the road, coming out, both of them, coming out to the hospital within probably a half hour total. I was also in touch with the News Post very quickly. Those 3 were all, the first contact was by Twitter, okay? Followed up with an email because not everybody is on Twitter, we all know that. So I followed up with, Channel 7, and I sent one to Channel 4, all the different media outlets that we try to tap into, and most of them came. Fox 5 actually came the next day, so we got lots and lots and lots of coverage, and a lot of it really started on Twitter. Plus, the bonus was we got to tell at least our Twitter community first, so they got to find out before everybody else, which is kind of nice. So that's a good example of how you can search for those people, those reporters and journalists from various areas, even niche publications, and get the message right to them. And they love it when you wrap it up with a bow and hand it over. So that's great. Another tool is helpareporterout.com. Anybody on there heard of that? Oh, good. Because it's great. I mean, we're all experts. Who was it? I was in a session and somebody had us repeating that. It was John. It was John? Okay, I'm sorry. I was like, I think it was in your session. That we're all experts in something.
Oh, me?
Remember?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So, on helpareporterout.com, it's a site where reporters can go and find experts on subjects they're covering. Because as a reporter, you're not really an expert in anything but talking or maybe writing. So you need to find experts to tell you about whatever the topic of the day happens to be. So it's a great site that can hook you up. You can sign up, and they'll send, as a healthcare expert, I kind of have more just contacts with healthcare experts personally, but in that role, I become an expert. I signed up, and then they send me a list of reporter requests 3 times a day that are all related to healthcare. So if I have somebody within the hospital organization who can meet that need, I can hook them up, and then everybody's happy. So that's a little bit about social media and the news media.
button, hit the button.